Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, of course. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely. And of course, I always do greatly appreciate it. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way possible, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. So overall, we are seeing some nice price action on Bitcoin. The major indices didn't look too bad today overall, but I am still a little bit cautious of the overall market. In terms of a lot of altcoins, we are seeing some altcoins make some major gains. Hedera is actually one of them. I know that it's saying that it's still down about 2.97%, but we're actually one of the few altcoins that have been seeing some major price action, up about 15.86%. And some altcoins are starting to break out a little bit, nothing too crazy. Of course, this is because Bitcoin dominance is at around 41.1% as it is climbing the ranks. We do see XRP sitting at around 82 cents. Trading volume still down a little bit, but we did reach a low of about 78 cents. So now we are jumping out a little bit at about 83 cents and now ranging around 82. And we could see that on the chart here, as you guys do see. Trading volume still diminishing, sort of sideways trading until the next major move. It's going to consolidate just a little bit before we do break officially over this 91.5 cents to 92 cent zone, which is a major resistance. I told you guys about this level. It is crucial for us to break over, and that's where we will see the next major price move on XRP to, of course, like $1.07, $1.08 to break over that resistance that we hit back in December. And of course, during this entire time, I am watching for us to reclaim this $1.40 mark up here, which is of course a lot of resistance. But we will be looking pretty good once we do see price action start to break out. And of course, in terms of the Bitcoin price chart, here you guys have it. Some strong, nice moves overall today. Some nice volume, nothing too crazy, still diminished volume, so of course I'm playing cautious. We do need to reclaim the 44K level in order for us to actually move higher. As you guys do see, that major resistance level is actually not at the top of this candle at about 46K, but it's at around 44.4K still. So I'm watching that level closely. Everybody's probably going to get a little bit bullish here, but honestly, I do expect some more downside potential here to grasp that 40.7K mark. We're not out of the water yet, but of course, I am preparing for either one for us to, go absolutely crazy in terms of the altcoin market, because in terms of Bitcoin dominance, we're still ranging around 43% here. I don't know why CoinMarketCap was showing 41.1%, but we're still ranging around the 43 percentile mark on Bitcoin dominance. And like I said, Bitcoin is still rejecting off of key resistance here. It has not broken 44K yet. A strong indication, where we are continuing on the upward track. Sorry, I couldn't even talk right there. And really going in a bullish market, I would say, is a break over like 47 to 48K. That's where I'm targeting at least. I'd love for us to be back into this 53.5K to 56K channel. Also, we do see here, 3 years ago, $50 million was moved in 3 seconds for a fee of 30 cents using XRP. No wonder the SEC went after XRP, not Ethereum or Bitcoin. Bitcoin's turtle speed and Ethereum's gas fees don't threaten the international banking system and SWIFT. And I told you guys that when we are talking about XRP and we're talking about why it got targeted, it is really kind of in regards to the SWIFT system. And we do know that this has been in the makings for a very long time. If you guys aren't aware of David Schwartz, who is the CTO, he filed this patent back in 1991. And this is, of course, talking about the very own technology that, of course, this system is built upon. And this stretches all the way back to 1991 in terms of DLT technology. And I want you to all understand that this continues to be extremely viable in today's current standards, especially within this market. I want you to all understand that when we are talking about, Ripple and where they have placed themselves in this market, I think that this entire plan has been in store for a very long time. We just, have been waiting and waiting and waiting for the official go. And when we are talking about the major movie, we are watching the Hollywood movie. The movie is called Ripple, and I definitely do agree with this. We do see here part 2 when a member of the Bank of England Digital Working Group drops into an XRP Twitter space and says, especially with remittance, liquidity is everything, and have had consultation with Ripple about its liquidity hub. Be it in crypto or not, will have to be adopted in. And listen closely to this. This is very significant.
But is there any mention of like the liquidity provided by XRP? Like, is this idea of liquidity discussed, and like what role that will play? I don't know if that's a smart question or not.
Yeah, no, I mean, liquidity is a sort of key concern for both the side, especially with remittance. I mean, liquidity is everything when it comes to economies. I mean, as far as my thinking goes, the 2008 crisis was simply a liquidity crisis. When liquidity dries up, markets tend to react in very bizarre ways. Now, obviously, we are having some issues with the inflation within the UK, if not the entire world. And when we're seeing that in markets, there is the question of a liquidity crisis. Now, we have had consultation with Ripple about its liquidity hub, and several other key firms who are wanting to leverage both traditional technology as well as blockchain alternatives to source and provide on-demand liquidity for markets, which it will be a space, be it in crypto or not, which will have to be adopted going forward, yes.
Thank you very much.
Prince Charles, can I ask you, how does the SEC lawsuit against Ripple affect your institutional involvement with XRP and Ripple?
Not very much. I mean, we don't pay too much attention to the US regulatory space. I mean, it's obviously something which has been discussed before, but the jurisdictions don't apply here, so our talks, framework, and adoption side of would never be affected by US policy. It's a consideration we have to review, which is, well, why is the SEC reviewing Ripple?
And that is also confirmation that they do not care about the SEC, and they are saying liquidity is everything, and yes, it could solve the very own problem that we have right now in the United States, which is, of course, inflation and a possible liquidity crisis on its way. This is all regarding the liquidity hub. Liquidity is everything, and this is from, of course, a member of the Bank of England Digital Working Group. And we also see from Crypto Area yet again, MoneyNetint CEO says war between legacy and fintech is a phony one. Fintechs are perfectly placed to build next generation financial services, including through partnership with providers like Ripple. Both sides have what the other one craves. And if you guys don't know about MoneyNetint, I definitely think that you should all be focused on it because it is a significant use case, aka a corridor for MoneyNetint by Ripple themselves. We do see goal MoneyNetint wanted to provide new and existing clients with more places to receive and disperse payments, an important market differentiation in the competitive cross-border payments market. Being part of RippleNet allows MoneyNetint to offer its global clients the ability to receive customer payments locally, making them faster and cheaper. 6 weeks development time for going live on Ripple, 2,000 monthly transactions from Brazil to Europe, and of course it was founded in 2004. We localize payments for our corporate customers so they can receive and pay out cross-border transactions for far less commission than going through traditional payment providers. Significant thing about MoneyNetint is that this is actually a fairly large company. And of course, you can see their values here. You can see their leadership as well. This is actually a very significant company, though. Overall, I think that you should all be paying attention to these small companies, and I shouldn't even say small companies because this is actually a fairly large company, especially in terms of their overall, these are all their products, by the way. These are some very significant products as well, and I do believe that Ripple is working with them closely on this. But the funny thing is about their corporate clients being able to utilize RippleNet, they are already partnered with Swift, Visa, MasterCard, even PXP Financial as well. And of course, why use our platform? trusted, boutique, business-oriented, fair fees as well, advanced technology. And of course, this is all talking about API integration, and all of this would essentially be utilizing RippleNet. Funny thing about this is that when we are talking, of course, about Ripple, I just love that it's spotlighted here as runs on RippleNet, and we do know that they are utilizing this for, of course, corridors in order to receive and pay out those incredible cross-border payments at cheaper prices at a much faster rate as well. And guys, this is based in the UK, so they do understand the technology here, and this goes all the way back to, of course, the Bank of England Digital Working Group, which is solidifying the idea that XRP is a large name in England. Hence, of course, the Digital Pound Foundation as well, utilizing Ripple. And all while this is happening, the funny thing is that we are 50% of the way there, says Vitalik, on Ethereum's development. Ethereum 2.0, in my opinion, is going to take at least another year. And I just don't even know why we are still focused on Ethereum. Ethereum is broken. It's almost useless. If not, it is useless. And I really don't think that Ethereum is going to be much bigger than it already is. I just think that when we are talking about other technologies in the space, I think that they are already here. I think that they are better than, Ethereum as well. I want you all to understand that in this current market, when we are talking about Ethereum, we're talking about XRP, we're talking about, HBAR. If I had the choice to invest in anything, I would be investing in DLT technologies that are far greater in terms of, one, statistics, but also adoption. We do know that Vitalik himself said that Ethereum is not ready for global adoption. We do know that the overall massive demand of Ethereum is too much for it to handle. This is exactly why I am focused on XRP, and I do know that a lot of this is regarding RippleNet products, but guys, you're trying to tell me that these major players are not utilizing XRP? It would be idiotic for them to not utilize XRP with RippleNet, because guess what? When they utilize XRP, they get much, much cheaper rates. They also get much faster payments as well in terms of settlement. And like this member of the Bank of England Digital Working Group has said, they do not care about the SEC. They do not care about regulations going on in the United States. So why would they not utilize XRP? It's simple, and it's clear to me that Ripple is the next big name. I want you to all pay attention to this. Everything that is happening right now, is leading us to the golden egg, which is, of course, mass adoption of a digital legacy platform. And when I say that, I say it lightly because we do know that the legacy banking system will essentially be bridged through interoperability with digital assets and, of course, the digital payment system of tomorrow. So pay attention to everything that is happening. I want you to all understand that XRP is targeted. We do know that XRP has been targeted for a very long time in the US because, of course, the SEC is here for the bankers. They're not here for you or me. But all of you individuals out there waiting for the next major price action move on Bitcoin, I do want to see us break over, of course, the recent high that we made, which is almost at 46K. I think that this puts us well in track for, of course, us to range in, this nice area back here in October. This is exactly why I'm saying 47 to 48K, because that's exactly where we were back here before, of course, we went to the all-time high. So again, I'm very bullish. I'm just watching this closely because we are almost at a rejection point yet again. So just pay attention to that if we do reject off of 44K, especially with dominance as high as it is. But with all that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.